Sales is a universal activity. Everything depends on it. Without it, even a leaf wouldn't move. Somewhere, someone is always selling something. A business person is selling their product, a professional is selling their service, a startup is selling its idea, politicians, actors, everyone is selling themselves. In fact, even God need a salesman, a priest in a church, an imam in a mosque, or a monk in a temple. All are persuading people in their own way. The interesting thing is, all these sales follow similar rules, and by following these rules, anyone can understand them better. So let's find out what those are. The first chapter of Sales Mastery. If you want to sell an idea, a product, or a service, the first thing is that the other person must trust you. There's a difference between marketing and sales. In marketing, the focus is on the product, how good the product is. In sales, the focus is on the seller, how good the person is. You've probably heard the saying, this person could sell a comb to a bald man, sand in the middle of the desert. Sales depends on the seller, not the product. Selling isn't about what you're selling, it's about who is selling it. So, what steps should you take to master this skill? The most important one is rapport building. Rapport building means becoming like the person in front of you. People trust those they feel are like themselves. If they feel he's like me, they're more likely to listen and buy. Rapport building means mirroring their body language, speaking their language, and connecting on shared interests. For example, when you meet someone, whether in a meeting, a showroom, or an event, you can start by connecting.
Oh, you're from New York? I lived there too. Love the energy of that place. Or maybe, you like Elon Musk? I like Elon Musk too.
Basically, when you talk to a customer, make them feel that you think like them, that you're on the same side. When that happens, trust is built. To combine trust with your product, share honest information, highlight the strengths, but also be open about the flaws. When the prospect feels, this person is honest, just like me, transparent about the good and the bad, trust naturally follows. Try to educate the client in every meeting and give them value, so even if they don't buy right away, they'll enjoy the interaction. Once they like you and see you as genuine and respectful, that's when real sales conversations begin. Try to make them speak at least 80% of the time, because most sales happen through listening, not talking. Listen to understand their real needs, whether they need the product urgently or later. For example, if you're selling a healthcare product, painkiller is an urgent requirement, but vitamin tablets are not an urgent requirement. First, understand how urgently they need your product. Is your product in category of painkiller or vitamin tablets? Second, understand what drives their decision. Looks, budget, performance, or safety. Listen carefully to figure it out. The third step is presentation. This is where you finally start talking. Until now, you've been listening and understanding what they want. Presentation is what separates an average salesperson from a master. Start with a story. Share how your product solved a real problem for someone else. Then talk about the features, advantages, and benefits. Feature, what the product does. Advantage, why it's good. Benefit, how it helps the customer. Step 4 is objection handling. Not every customer says yes right away. They have doubts, because they're spending their hard-earned money. You must be prepared for questions like, why is this product more expensive than others? Or why should I choose your service instead of another? Prepare solid answers in advance and handle objections naturally during the presentation, and use stories like, firstly that customer also asked that question, but then they realize that why is it that way? Step 5 is closing by creating urgency. Deals close only when there's a reason to act now. Create urgency with limited stock, time-bound discounts, or exclusive offers. A small push, like, this deal ends tonight, often makes the difference between thinking about it and buying it.
These 5 steps.
1. Rapport building. 2. Making them like you. 3. Listening. 4. Presentation. 5. Closing, creating urgency, will help you sell any product or service to anyone. Watch this video again, share it with your friends, colleagues, and the next generation. Apply these steps in your sales process, and you'll master the art of selling. And if you want a detailed free course based on this video, just hit the like button.